I'm joined today by Port Coquitlam native Brandon Lisowsky. He was the 9th overall selection at the 2019 WHL draft. Brandon, how is the start of 2021 for yourself?
It's been pretty entertaining. It's been about the same since I guess last March when everything shut down. But I guess you get to stay home a little bit more, a little bit longer with your families, get to see some of your buddies a little bit longer at practice and stuff. But it's been good. Keep getting better off ice and on the ice. But other than that, it's been entertaining. And then I got school as well, doing some online classes, which have been doing really well. The Blades have a great program with online schooling. So I've been doing that since September and continuing to do that.
So right now you said you're getting on the ice a little bit. Who are you skating with, or who are you able to train with right now to get ready for the start of the season?
But a couple guys. I've had Josh Bonner, Matt Lindgren, and now I'm just currently with this week with John Calvano. And I've also went out with Leland Mack as well with the BWC Bantam Prep team as well. So I'm just kind of popping in a little bit, just try to find some ice. It's been pretty difficult here in Vancouver to try to find ice. Other than that, it's been really good, just challenging and try to get better every day.
You know, we're in the COVID pandemic right now and you're dealing with adversity, but it's also something you had to deal with last year that was unexpected. And I know for yourself, you had to battle through it, which was you unfortunately found out you had blood clots, which for yourself made you miss, a significant amount of time last year. But can you just tell me what that process was like and, how you feel now compared to how you felt last season?
Yeah, it was definitely tough. A tough day when the doctor told me that I had that. It was definitely big, brought me back a little bit. It was kind of tough to take at first, but I went to the BC Children's Hospital where they had unbelievable treatment and the doctors there were unbelievable. And I was almost with the same doctor for about a year and a half, and I still talk to them currently. How they talk to me how I'm doing and stuff. But it's definitely, this was around, I think, WHL Cup time in 2019, where it happened before. I didn't even know I played through it, the WHL Cup, which was kind of probably not a good thing. But it left me off the ice for only 2 weeks, which was kind of surprising. But I couldn't play games for three months. But it was definitely a tough, in the gym and on the ice and stuff. It was super hard, but I had such great support from my family and advisor and coaches and teammates that made it a lot easier along the way.
Well, talking about that WHL Cup, even with blood clots, you're one of the best players there, named to the tournament all-star team. Didn't seem to hold you back at all. So
it was a little bit painful, but it was kind of weird because he got so many blows to the leg like that before. I kind of know what game it was. It was just before. I know we played St. George's in that game, and I kind of got hit in the back of the leg. It was just kind of a bruise, and you get those tons every game, and this one kind of triggered something, and it was kind of scary at first, but it was all taken care of for the future.
Well, let's look at last year. You got your first opportunity to go to Saskatoon, be a part of a Blades training camp. What was that experience like for yourself? And were there any players that were there that really helped you through the process of understanding, the difference between minor hockey and major junior?
Yeah, it was definitely a eye opener going into first camp as a 15-year-old, which was definitely tough. But I had two guys that I kind of stuck to, especially in the preseason games, play with Ryan Hughes, which is a 20-year-old last year, and then Kyle Krankovic, which I think will be in his 18-year-old year, which they were super fun to play with during camp. I think those two guys were definitely guys I looked up to. I know Kyle Krankovic, he drove me around everywhere in Saskatoon, so I got to know him very well. But I think, and then having coach like Mitch Love with the World Juniors this year, definitely world-class coach to kind of talk to and stuff and develop with him is going to be super fun this year. So,
well, you not only got to go to exhibition games and training camp, but you also played 2 regular season games where the pace is much higher than it is in the exhibition season. What were your nerves like before that game? And, what were you thinking before puck drop?
Yeah, it was kind of I only got to know like 2 days before I even played. It was some injury and I got called up, but that was just before I got back. I think I played 4 or 5 midget games after my injury. So, and this was, I think, the clinch a playoff spot against Regina was my first game. So it was like so fast. And I only didn't play center. I played wing. I haven't played wing in a while. So it made it a lot tougher on myself. But it was definitely fun to experience clinching a playoff spot, and then it was an overtime win as well, so made a lot better.
Yeah, it's a great first game to get into, understand, the intensity that can happen even in the regular season. But let's move away from the rink now. Let's get to know you a little bit more. Is there an athlete outside of the NHL that you admire or you aspire to be like?
I mean, there's a lot, but I feel like I'm a big Golden State Warriors fan, and I've watched Steph Curry for a long time, and I know he's battled through a lot of adversity, especially last year with his injury. He broke his hand or wrist or something like that. So I feel like I watched him. I try to watch a lot of Warriors games, and I try to admire his dedication and passion for basketball, and just a different. He's a different character for sure, and the way what's the word? Practices his shots after practice and does extra reps and stuff. And I try to admire myself after that as well.
And he started this year off pretty hot. I mean, he had 62 points the other night, and then he followed it right back up with like 38 or something. But my next question for you, you've got a lot of downtime right now. Is there a TV show you're currently binging on Netflix or one of the 20,000 other streaming providers?
I'm not a big Netflix guy, to be honest with you. I like watching National Geographic, I guess. I like to watch all the Alaska State Troopers and all this other kind of interesting stuff. But I like to play my video games. I like to talk to my buddies and stuff. I don't get to see them a lot, especially my midget players and stuff. So that was good to kind of play some Fortnite or some NHL or whatever. So that's what I kind of binge at night.
So let's say we go to a restaurant downtown Vancouver. You can order anything on the menu. What's the one meal you'd like to have?
I'd have to go at least steak and lobster or salmon, either one. I kind of switch it up a little bit.
I love it. That's a good BC boy right there. Brandon, thank you so much for taking time out of your day today. Congratulations on your recovery, your incredible recovery from those blood clots that you had last season. And I wish you all the best as you move forward here in 2021.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.